Hello, we are here for a Lighthouse Hall of Fame film in Malinovka Encounter Mode West Spawn. Very popular map for Hall of Fame missions. And we're with Dark Ninja from the North American server and his Pz38nA. Definite scout map, and he has already told his team to expect spots up in here, letting them know where he's going to see tanks, and hopefully they'll take the hint and go to a place where they can shoot what he sees. There's one artillery apiece, 2 lights on the enemy team, 3 on his. A lot of TDs on both sides. So this is going to be an interesting battle. Could come down to TD wars. We already know he's pulling up into the bush way up here. Or he's going to go over the little hill and just peek a view. I have to see which way he goes. Looks like he's going to try peek a viewing. Smaller scouts especially can get away with this.
Enemy armor is hit.
And he gets the first blood too.
Enemy is hit.
And his team's starting to back him up with some damage. Already has a kill. 78 Mike. 76 Mike. And they're pounding the Churchill down the middle. Not a good place for a heavy to go. Now that guy has to go. He's dangerous there because he can spot up a lot of people for the enemy team. The guy's tracked, so he's going to continue to pour rounds into the spot, and he gets the kill for it. When you know the person's tracked and he's going to be there for a while, give him a Snickers bar. Just make it coated with brass. So I think he's going to run for the ramp here. Pause. Shoot to the side of it. Churchill.
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration.
Thing takes up almost his whole screen. Can't miss. Now down into the ramp, he's going to be able to come up here and provide more spots for his team. Well, that dude's certainly not paying attention. It wasn't like he shouldn't have known that Dark Ninja was just going to pull out here. The TD's were paying attention. He's coming to get him, but it's a little bit of a mismatch. Oops, he went by me. Now you die. Awesome ram there, dude. You were brilliant. Now the heavy's going to come in and die. Yes. Once people get mad at the scout, once you've irritated them enough that they get mad at you, they start doing stupid things to get you. It doesn't matter whether it's tier 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, or 10, or battle tier 11 or 12. If you as a scout can get under their skin as a team, there will always be 2 or 3 people that just, I'm going to go get that guy no matter what. And it's like, okay, thank you for the easy kill.
Target unlocked. Track hit.
You don't want the peoples that they sit back there and call, hack, you got hacks, you're using illegal mods, you're using Warpack. Those people, they don't ever charge you. They sit back in the back and cry and whine. You want the guy who just watches what's happening to his team. He's like, I'm going to be the hero, I'm going to go kill that scout. They're the ones that make stupid moves and die because of it. It's really a close game yet.
Ready to fire. Critical hit. Target release. We lost the track.
Ah, there's the next guy down. 3 on 3. Advantage definitely them. Number 1 because they have Dark Ninja. Number 2 because they have a Pz38nA, which is way better than most people give it credit for. And the other team has Artie. Even though he has a lot of kills, he's a good player. They have a hard time carrying a battle when it's down to the last few tanks. When you have some fairly decent players going up against him.
Target acquired.
This T-67 is going to die.
Critical hit.
There's a critical hit, but no damage. So he has himself positioned to where he's going to make the shot tough for the 67. He's trying to pull back and take snapshots.
Permission to engage. Target unlocked.
And now if this is me, I'm all for like, hey, let's go kill the artillery and get it out of there, and then we can come back and wipe the 68-7 out. Because it's going to take almost 3 minutes. That guy can hide down there in that little valley and force you to come after him. In the meantime, the Artie can be peppering you. And he's already shown some skill in connecting with tanks. So just go take out the Artie. Worry about the 67 when you're done with the Artie. I think he's going to stay focused on the 67. Well, maybe they're both going for this guy first. If he was smart, he'd be way hidden on the other side. He's not even... I don't know what he's thinking. He should have been staring over this way.
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration.
The other guy's going to come in and blast his butt. Okay, now it's Artie. Artie just fired, probably not significant right now. It's going to take him a while to go over there and find them. Depends on how fast he finds them. If he finds them right away, he's going to get a couple shots. If it takes a little bit of time to find them, then the fact that the Artie just missed is irrelevant. He'll be reloaded. There he is.
Penetration. Penetration. Enemy
Yeah,
armor
that
is
wavering back
damaged.
and forth 1 meter is not doing anything really. There's a difference between rocking 5 or 6 meters to where you're moving the whole tank's length and just sitting there pretending you're rocking back and forth but not really doing it. So on this one, Dark Ninja comes up just short of another Top Gun again. He gets 1,728 damage and 5 kills, 36 of 47 shooting that 77%. Got 1,724, almost exactly the same as his damage in spotting damage, and had 13 spots, lost 8,015 credits, got 36 defense points, and he had an XP of 2,456. Survived the fight, got high caliber, patrol duty, and scout medals with fighter, spotter, fire for effect, and bruiser mini medals, and that combines to give him a battle score of 2,546. Solidly into first place on the Pz38nA list. Another battle where a scout really doesn't move around that much. He told people where he was going to be and where the spots would be, and his team started piling up some damage based on those spots when he moved up here. He didn't go into the bush. He moved all the way up to the edge of the hill and just played flank of view over the top of it. And because of where the enemy tanks was, I think he got 2 kills from that position. And then when the tanks whittled down a little bit in number, he was able to pull forward and move over here. Was able to take out another couple tanks along the way. And then it was a matter of people coming and trying to kill him one at a time. Don't go into a field of fire to kill a tank. Just don't do it. Because you're going to die and they're going to laugh at you. And then somebody behind you is going to get mad because you did it and died, and they're going to prove how good a tanker they are more than the other guy, and they're going to come and do it too. And you just start a whole bad cascaded chain of events. Don't do what they did to him. If you're going to go after him, get one or two tanks to team up and go with you, so that if everybody takes out one of your guys, somebody else will get to take out your target. But to go in one at a time every 30 seconds is just supreme idiocy. You're giving your hit points and damage to the enemy for free. Of course, Dark Ninja's happy to take advantage of it. Hey, you want to come down the hill after me next? Sure. Uh-oh, oops, you missed the ram. Now you're facing the wrong way in a TD and you're dead before you can do anything. On to the next target. At the end, I would have gone for the Artie first. No big deal. They overmatched the 67. And they got both kills anyway, so it didn't matter. He ends up with another very basic mission. Very simple with the exception of sidestepping the ram. No trickery involved, and that's just a matter of being alert, going, hey, you're coming at me full speed. You can't turn, so I'm just going to step to the side. Watch you go by. Oh, nice knowing you. Bang. If you learn the basics of the game, you can have outstanding missions. This is first place Hall of Fame. And it's in a crew, it's with a crew that doesn't even have their first full skill yet. It just blows many excuses tankers use completely out of the water. It comes down to how well you want to win, how much you want to win, how willing you are to study the game and learn the simple things that make missions like that appear much easier than they really are. Because there's a lot of knowledge involved in what he did, knowing the map, knowing the tanks, knowing how to sidestep, knowing how to watch the mini-map and know when to move forward or when to retreat. It's just a matter of investing time in the game, and you can be in the Hall of Fame too. From Malinovka in Counter Mode, West Spawn. Happy hunting.